84.
Kirchhoff's Deli is in the middle of the lunch rush. Shelly Hawkins and her son Seth are one of dozens coming in for quality time and food in a clean environment.
I don't worry about it, and it's not something that really is even on my mind.
Hawkins says everyone should stay clean and calm. General Manager Todd Anderson agrees.
Really, we're increasing our sanitation. We've got bleach water that we're using. We're trying to clean the tables, the chairs, the doorknobs, anything that multiple people might be touching.
Anderson says their employees are already following strict guidelines to keep the place clean. Over on Broadway Street, just 6 minutes away, artisan kitchen employee Jessica Wallace is doing the same.
We're really careful about those kind of things.
She says sick employees should not come to work.
I definitely think it's more important for people to be safe and not sick and exposed to that than for there to be staffing issues.
Kirchhoff's has rules to follow to keep them germ-free. However, some things are out of their hands, like handling money.
The risk is a little bit more in the customers. Customers coming in, touching, like we talked about, the money, the credit cards, touching chairs, touching tables, you know, and having the ability to get in there and clean it before something goes from customer to customer.
Both restaurants have upped their game when it comes to keeping clean. They're just asking you to do the same.
A morning of worship.
That wasn't us.
And testimonials.
It was God.
Amen. Mount Zion Baptist Church is remembering the day that 40 of their preschoolers and 10 adults inside this church survived a tornado with no injuries. Preschool director Michelle Rushing remembers the day clearly.
It just came on so fast. 1 minute it was sunny, the next minute it was like a bomb went off.
She says it's been a tough year of recovery, but this service is focusing on the blessings.
The Lord watched over us that day and took care of us. We were prepared, and our emergency plan worked, and God watched over us.
This is the spot where the tornado passed through. Each member of the church was given this pebble as a way to remember that day.
Let Mount Zion rejoice!
Pastor Wes Connor says it's important for them to remember the day and be thankful for their protection.
A church is not a building, a church is people, and we came together, we upheld one another, we prayed for one another, we loved on one another, and the Lord blessed us, and so we were able to work our way through that.
Despite the damage to the buildings, the heart of the church was untouched. In McCracken County, Abisola Adeyemo, WPSD, Local 6.
Hi, may I help you?
Davis Drugs, this is Casey. How can I help you?
It's just a regular day at Davis Drugs. Staff bagging up items and pharmacists filling prescriptions. Owner and pharmacist Marshall Davis is talking with staff, making sure everything is running smoothly. He says news of the coronavirus in the U.S. is scaring people.
I think the time now is just to be cautious and be aware and get prepared, be prepared, but not panic.
What we know so far, there are more than 100 cases reported in the United States. Of those cases, 11 people have died, 10 in the state of Washington and 1 from California. But the impact of this virus goes beyond the sickness. Here at Davis Drugs Pharmacy, they're limiting customers to buying 1 box of these masks. Other pharmacies and grocery stores across the nation are doing the same with hand sanitizer and cold medicine. But the staff here says that people need to be considerate in their purchases.
Get what you need for yourself, but don't overdo it. Don't hoard supplies, or just because you think you may need 15 bottles, you know, maybe that's not the best way to go.
Marshall says the coronavirus strain is similar to the flu, which means clean hands go a long way.
Wash your hands, cover your mouth. Don't touch your face or head, and keep your hands clean. Those things, you know, help prevent the spread of the disease and help keep us safe.
As of now, there have not been any reported cases of the coronavirus in Kentucky. Marshall says to keep clean and continue to live your life.
Look, what is that?
That's frozen.
Yeah.
Haley Smith loves to show her sister all the worlds she can experience through books.
I want a couple books.
She's in charge of making sure their checkouts come back on time.
I always make sure they get back in oh, I don't have to pay for them.
Library Director Susan Baer says fines can close these doors forever for children.
Children aren't driving themselves to the library. You know, children are dependent on adults in their life to get to the library, so they don't have as much control.
Oh my gosh, this is a huge book.
Oh, there's never just one reason why these books don't get returned. According to the library, almost 17% of its youth readers have a suspended library card. People in the community raised more than $2,000 to pay off fines for kids. One child's mother told Baer the move changed their life.
She had to leave her previous residence in a hurry, and it wasn't safe for her to get back there. And she wasn't able to get the items that her child had checked out on his library card.
The library card had a fine of $200.
And she said it was such a burden taken off her shoulders, and she was very grateful.
The goal is to get children into the library. Money shouldn't keep them out.